What up, 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 what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? Run me my cooch or run me my coins? That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all of this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to start. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably up in prison. Girl. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yala Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. Yeah. Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. If you have my DMs, I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Make sure I got the right camera. I am not ready. I think we're ready now. I think we're ready. All right. Well, hello, people. Hello. I ain't had the right camera. I ain't have the right microphone. Girl, I'm just still trying to, I'm better, but I'm trying to make sure I'm hydrated. So I got my BioLite. God be with us. Oh, Lord. Hello, people. Hello. Welcome to Run Your Mouth. I'm L Teddy 27 here to give you all of the news that has happened during the day with a bit of a lean and flair for politics that black people can use for us. Yeah, we're here to talk about all of the things and do the things. Listen, y'all, am I the only one who Tuesday always ends up being the worst and roughest day of the week? Like, Tuesdays are just the absolute fucking worst. I roll up into work on Tuesday and it's like the fucking bottom falls out. Like, because Monday, people are still kind of recuperating from whatever they had going on
that weekend. So they ain't really here for all of it on Monday. But baby, by the time they get up on that good Tuesday, baby, they're here for all of the smoke on Tuesday. All of it. I don't be here for all of the smoke on Tuesday, but they definitely be here for all of the smoke on Tuesday. Okay. All of it. So, needless to say, God be with us. What is going on over here? God be with us. I, I'm tired, y'all. And then tomorrow, I do have to travel tomorrow, so I got to get up. I got to pack when I get off this live. I got a meeting at 7:30. I got to get up at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and drive for 9 hours and have a whole full day full of stuff tomorrow. I'm just, my body is already tired, and I got a lot more to do in the next 24 to 36 hours. And I'm already exhausted. Like, my brain is like, ugh, why? Why, God? Why? Pray for me. Anyway, y'all ain't come here for that. Y'all did not come here for that. Y'all came here to get the news, and I'm here to give y'all the news. What's going on, people? Let me say hey to y'all, and then we'll go from there. Hey, the informed. Hey, Tracy C. Not this lineup is nasty work. You know what? Hey, Tracy W. Antonia. Crazy Homebody Girl. Demetria DPG. Savon. Mia MJ. Universal Goddess. Lady D. Tamra. Everybody is in the building. Ravine, where was you at yesterday, Ravine? We was looking for you. Jeannie, hey friend. Janae, how are you? You can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I do. I vividly remember that live. I was kind of upset. Oh, I was upset. Hey, hey, Danny, what's going on, beautiful? Quake, what is up? Um, Chow. Tarshell, how you doing, beautiful? I ain't seen you in a couple days. Terrence, what's good, bro? Listen, my day has been hell on earth. Hell on earth. Hey, Jay Parrish. Jay Parrish, I be counting on you and Catherine Powell to keep me informed and connected with what's going on down to the beef sector since I don't be over there no more. I definitely depend on you and Catherine Powell to keep me connected some kind of way to the beef sector. Mm. Hey, Candace F. Cha. Thank you for the hug. I'm gonna need a hug. Okay. Not Monday through Thursday. Cha. I'm telling you, Danny, it's every Tuesday. Just fuck shit and fuckery. Every damn Tuesday. Hey, Pinky Tiki. Montrez, what's good, bruh? Oh, your day is Thursday. Thursdays are the bad days for you? Okay. For me, it's Tuesdays. Tuesdays are the worst. Don't remind me, the inform. Please don't remind me. We still got you in our prayer corner, Danny. I need that hug. I'm tired of America's ass too. Hey, lovely 31 Blueprint. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Yolanda Morgan. Um, um, wait, okay. You going on a cruise this weekend? All right. Well, let me know how that goes. Cha. Hey, Simera. Okay, go ahead and send it, Demetria. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Demetria, you saw the video we put in the members only chat. I blame all y'all people from Alabama. They did not have to kick that boy out. Hey, Lady T. Mm-hmm. They did not have to kick that boy out. Process audits and evaluation in aerospace money and nonsense happened. Child. That's all y'all smart people. Those of us with double digit IQ scores, we're not smart like all y'all people. Y'all got all of these careers and degrees and professions and shit. That young man says he processes audits and evaluations in fucking aerospace. I love the fact that you, my pupils, are some of the most brilliant, smart, intelligent, and extraordinary people down to the YouTube space. The collection of people we have here are some of the best and brightest and smartest on the whole YouTube landscape. I'm just glad I can be in community with y'all and to be next to y'all because y'all are the fucking bomb diggity. Y'all are. Y'all be calling out y'all careers and stuff, and I'll be like, girl, oh, y'all be over here doing the damn thing. At our staff meeting, we had to say what we were hopeful for, and I said an impeachment conviction. Child. Hey, Dorothy. I am feeling better. Still a little bit congested, but it's trying to clear up. It is trying to clear up. Still a little bit congested, but I'm doing much better. Hey, Lee. What's going on, Lee? What's going on? Yeah, according to the Department of Education, they done made a whole bunch of degrees non-professional. So that they basically said just wipe your ass with your transcripts and stuff and your degrees. Hey, Miss E, just saying, it was crazy busy for me, my job. Oh, okay. No, you're fine. I know yesterday was World AIDS Day. A lot of my friends were out doing things and working and stuff for a lot of different things that went on yesterday for World AIDS Day. Listen, y'all, the dossier is light today, which is scary. Now, if y'all been here long enough, that y'all love when I say the dossier is light. I hate when I say the dossier is light because a light dossier just means that it's about to be fuck shit and fuckery today. That means that y'all gonna be doing what y'all do in the chat, and I'm here for it. I just know I'm gonna go over time. Every time I say, yeah, the dossier is light today, all that means is y'all finna be clowning. And that's okay. That's why we're here to clown together. We're here to clown together. Mm. Don't nobody go on Carnival though, DPG. We don't go. Carnival is the ghetto over there. Okay, that's the ghetto. Hey, Mama Bees. Hmm. Your birthday is Friday, Demetria. Your birthday on the 5th. Shot, you a Sagittarius? We accept Sagittariuses too. I might have to make a special appearance, even though I'm supposed to be out of town on Friday. I might have to pop up for about a good 30 minutes or so we could do a birthday shop for Demetria. We're gonna have to do a birthday shop for Demetria on Friday. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be in a hotel room, but we'll have to do a birthday shop for Demetria inside the hotel. Hmm. It might be a little earlier than normal, but we'll still just lay around for it. You got to remind me though, Demetria. I'm just saying. Child, when it's a light dossier, y'all finna cut up. Hmm. Child, you and Xavier Sagittarius is, you know, I know some things about y'all Sagittariuses. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's a story for another day. mm. Um, that is in the dossier. I got that in with Somalia. The Somalis are in the dossier today. That did make the dossier. Not vote for foe. Child. Oh, you had issues on all your Royal Caribbeans? You know, well, we're going on Royal for this one. They say Virgin is the best one. I've been on Norwegian. Norwegian was nice. It was bougie. It was nice. I didn't have to deal with a lot of your people down to the Norwegian. It was I have not one problem. Mm-hmm. Not you and your chair gonna be spinning. Mm. Hey, Lock Queen. I don't know about that. Now, it's a lot of things we can say about y'all Sagittariuses. The most sanctified people on earth, that ain't one of the things that we can say about y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Sagittarius are heartbreakers too. One thing I know about all Sagittarius is they are heartbreakers. They are heartbreakers. I'm telling you. I can't tell you what the best cruise line is, Chimera. A lot of people say they like Virgin. I liked Virgin when I went. Norwegian was good when I went. The most ghetto is Carnival. That's just the alley. That's the ghetto. That's where all the gooder snipes right up out the hood go. Um, your birthday tomorrow, Quake. We may have to take a birthday shot today for Quake and for Demetria. All y'all Sagittarius is. Um, Royal is a little bit better than Carnival, but Carnival, that's the alley. Child. I'm gonna take a half a birthday shot because I'm still recuperating, but I got my BioLite, so the BioLite should wash away that one half a shot. So I listen, I know y'all Sagittariuses. Sagittariuses are heartbreakers, okay? I'm just saying. Hey D. So we got Quake. We got didn't Xavier birthday already pass? I think Xavier birthday was in November. And we got Demetria and Quake. This for the Sagittarius is I'm just gonna take a little half a shot right here. I ain't gonna do too much. Listen, I'm still on the mend. Well, you know they put liquor in a good hot toddy, and that's supposed to clear all of the stuff out of you. So this alcohol might help. A good hot toddy be real strong with the alcohol. Virgos are not heartbreakers. Mm-mm. Not like the Sagittarius is. Virgo's problem is Virgos want everything their way. That is the Virgo. All Virgos, they want everything their way. They're real nitpicky about stuff. Virgos are micromanagers. They are real nitpicky about stuff. They want everything their way or the highway. But Sagittarius is they will break your heart because they don't be wanting to be in a relationship. I'm telling you right now, Sagittarius, they don't be wanting to be in a relationship now. That's why they'll go around there. You'll think you in there. They'll make you fall in love and then be like, "Oh, baby, I wasn't looking for a relationship. I'm sorry. Get over it." And you over there, they done crushed your little whole heart. and you over there in the fetal position crying, rocking back and forth, and they don't went on about life. Yeah, I'm just saying. Y'all go ahead and get y'all a good shot. This is you do the journey cruises on the smaller ships. Okay. Now I've heard some good things about the little Viking cruises. I ain't never been on one, but I've heard something about those Viking cruises. I think that's the ones that's all inclusive. Child, them Virgos, they want everything they weigh. Everything. Mm-hmm. Y'all ready to take this shot? Oh, we already behind schedule, y'all. I'm moving slow, y'all. I'm moving slow, y'all. I'm moving slow, okay? I'm tired. Um Not you just gave them the cooter and they got upset. Child. They might be Aries. I haven't dealt with I've there's one Aries that be trying to be in and out of my existence whenever I let him. Child. He can't get his own life together, so I don't never got to worry about him. Um Child. Anyway, are y'all ready for this shot? Child. Look at Lee. Look at Lee. Us Aries are good to be honest people, child. Sagittarius, I mean, we just have y'all here for a little while. We're really just waiting for the for January 22nd. I mean December 22nd to roll around. That's all we care about. Once December 22nd roll around, then it's the greatest time in the world. From December 22nd to February 14th, that's Capricorn season. December 22nd to February 14th, Capricorn season, the best season in the world. I'm just saying. Tanya had to fall out the bushes and say she an Aries and she is not a heartbreaker. I'm just saying, listen, I don't know. I know them Sagittariuses are. Not Aries love tossing salads. Oh. Mm. Y'all let me know what we taking a shot of. God be with us. Oh God. What? No what, Pinky Tiki? You got to clarify this no that you talk about. Because we are on the cusp of the best season in the whole calendar. Capricorn season. Caps lock. Oh, child, I feel like this is gonna fuck me up, y'all. Just smelling this it made my whole body go like, oh, girl, this is gonna fuck me up. I'm not gonna be able to make it through this live, but we gonna do it anyway. This is for anybody else. This is for. I'm not taking over Aquarius time. They get like a week or so. They get like from I think February 14th, I mean 15th until like the 22nd or 23rd. They get like a week. That's all. Maybe, about 8 days. That's all they really need. Capricorn is too important to have the standard amount of time. Capricorn gets extended seasons, and that's for everybody's enjoyment. Hmm. I mean, them other people, we don't really know no Aquarius is like that, so it ain't that big of a deal. We don't really know them people like that. We don't know them. Not them. I mean, we get them like a week. Y'all can squeeze it in a good week. The little Aquarius is people or whatever, whoever these people are. That's enough time. That's all they need. They don't need no more. Just saying. I mean, let me tell you how important Capricorn is. The good Lord Jesus the Christ wasn't even born during Capricorn season, but they said we can't have him be fucked up with them other signs. We're going to make his birthday during Capricorn season because we know that's where all of the good shit happens. Capricorn season. So screw the fact that he was born in the springtime. We just gonna force y'all to celebrate his birthday during Capricorn season to make him a Capricorn because he has to be a Capricorn. Why would the good Lord not be a Capricorn? They made him a Capricorn because that's the best season on earth. The age of Aquarius. Wait, what? I mean, I didn't say forget them, Pinky Tinky. We get them a couple days. I'm just saying. We get them a few days. We get them just a couple days. I'm just saying. Look at all these Aquariuses falling out. Child. Woo. Y'all mad about the fact that we said do what we want? Look at Universal Goddess. Look at Yolanda. Child, look at all these Aquariuses. Y'all put y'all birthday in the chat and what sign you is, okay? Just put it in the chat so we can remember. What's your birthday, your sign? I'm born on the best day on earth, January 1st. I mean, my birthday is easy to remember. Just saying. We got a whole dossier to get to. Now, I know we said we had a light dossier today. We got a whole dossier to get to. So let's get ready to take this shot. Y'all, I'm real scared about this shot, okay? I'm real scared about this shot. But I got my bio light to help me make it through the rest of the live. Child. Ooh, child. I mean, at least, listen, even if you're Aquarius, at least that's not as bad as being a Pisces, because being a Pisces, my heart goes out to anybody that is a Pisces. I don't know. I don't think nobody chooses to be a Pisces. Dear God, be with us. This is for just in case my day gets away from me on Friday. I'm gonna still try and come. I know I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, so this is for Quake birthday tomorrow, and just in case, this is for Demetria too. But I should be able to come on even for a small amount tomorrow. But I mean on Friday. But I know tomorrow I'm gonna be traveling all day tomorrow, so I'm not gonna really have time. BioLite alcohol is not crazy. BioLite helps after the alcohol. This is the right answer. Look at crazy homebody girl. I'm a proud Pisces. Child. Okay, but D, what would my birthday January 1st be on the Yoruban zodiac? What would my sign and my birthday be on the Yoruban zodiac? Terrence said his birthday on February 3rd. Bless his heart. We'll be around here to help you take a shot. You know, Terrence, I'm gifting you the gift of being a Capricorn because we just extended all the way through February 14th. So you can be Team Capricorn, Caps Lock. It's okay. Listen, you and Universal Goddess, I'm gifting you all with being a Capricorn. That's a privilege and an honor. What are we talking about? See? You're welcome. You're welcome, Universal Goddess. You are welcome, Terrence. Hey, Xavier. Xavier, didn't your birthday just pass in November? Correct. You said January 5th. That's a good Capricorn. Hey, Terry. Child, you know them Pisces. Anyway, we gotta show. We ain't even got started yet. It's 5:40. We've been on here 30 damn minutes, and we ain't did a damn story yet. We ain't did a goddamn up to it, down to it, whatever they say. We just gonna do it. Happy birthday, Quake. Happy birthday, Demetria. Oh. Ooh. Take my BioLite now. Ooh, cha. Ooh. Oh, your birthday next week. I knew you was a Sagittarius. Hey, Quintessential. It's not a cult. It's just caps lock. Just saying. Capricorns are the best people on earth. I'm just saying. We are not a cult over here down to Capricorn country, okay? It's not a cult. I'm just saying. Right. Let them know, Samira. It's caps lock all the time. Capricorns are the greatest people on earth. Capricorns are one of the few signs that are compatible with themselves. They make great lovers and great friends. They do. Anyway, let's get this party started. Larry, we don't played around and lollygagged for a long time. Larry, we ready. That's how you feel, Xavier? You show us on the doll where a Capricorn hurt you, Xavier. Y'all are real bitter about us Capricorns, and we're not bothered. We're not bothered at all. Not bothered at all. I'm just saying. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late, great Larry Myers. What y'all said about us Capricorns? Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Whatever. I bring to you the late, great Larry Myers to help us usher in our Sugar Spike segment.
Oh, God. Wow! You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And wow! Shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. We start off our Sugar Spike segment. We're down to the great state of Tennessee. There's a special election in Tennessee. There's also a runoff election in Georgia. If you're in Georgia today, there are some local runoffs today. Make sure you go and vote. If you have not done so already, you still have an hour and 15 minutes to go get in the line. There are some special local election runoffs today in Georgia. If you are in Georgia, the big race we're looking at is in the great state of Tennessee, where a Republican seat, Tennessee 7th district, which your president Donald John won by 22 points, is a dead heat. It's a dead heat at this point. If you're you still have about an hour and 15 minutes if you're in Tennessee to go get in line. That does include portions of Nashville. Again, that includes portions of Nashville. I say that because there's a large Black delegation in the city of Nashville. If you are in the portion of Nashville, now you know they done gerrymandered and carved it out so much that it's not the entire city of Nashville, but if you can go over and make sure you can go and check your check your local check, to see what portion of Nashville you fall into and whether or not you fall within Tennessee's 7th district. Other large cities within that district are Clarksville, Tennessee, and Franklin, Tennessee. Okay, so those are two other larger cities in that district. So you got portions of Nashville. You also have Clarksville, Tennessee, and you have Franklin, Tennessee. That is also in that in that district. Again, like I said, I know Georgia has some special local elections, some runoffs for some of those local elections in Georgia. Those are happening today as well. So please check and make sure one of our sources of truth is Ballotpedia. You can go check Ballotpedia right now, put in your address. It will let you know whether or not you have an election today, and you can go and get that taken care of. But Tennessee, we want you to come out and show out. Let them know that it ain't going to go the way they think it's going to go. This is our time to let these people know it ain't going to go the way you think it's going to go. So I'm going to be watching very closely, very closely at this election tonight. Thank you, Tracy, for putting Ballotpedia in the chat. If you have not yet gone to vote and you are in an area, you still have about an hour and 15 minutes. As long as you are in the line by 7 o'clock, that means even at 6:59, if you are in line, they have to allow you to vote. So please, I know in a lot of areas it's raining, it's cold, it's snowing. I believe it's snowing in Tennessee. I believe it was snowing in Tennessee, raining, cold rain or icy rain, and it's snow in some areas in Tennessee. So please, be careful out there. But please get out there and vote. We're looking for huge turnouts in Davidson County. Davidson County, which is the county where I believe Nashville is in Davidson County. Yeah, Nashville is in Davidson County. So we're looking for huge turnouts over there in Davidson County. Also, they're saying in and around Franklin, Tennessee, which is Williamson County. They're looking for big numbers there, but we need huge numbers in out of Davidson County. Is what we're looking to where we're looking to see huge numbers come out, because if we get huge numbers out of Davidson County, that bodes well for the left. So we know the two front runners are Afton Bain, who's a Democrat. She's a state representative. And then we have Matt Van Epps, who's the Republican nominee. So we'll be watching and monitoring that election quite closely. Mara say AOC is going to be there too. Awesome, wonderful. We need some other people there too. All of the big wigs, we need all of them there. All of them there. All right. Now, this story over here, listen. When you're right as much as I am, you don't have to brag about it. Was I not on this platform yesterday screaming and yelling about the fact that Admiral Frank Bradley was going to be thrown under the bus? Was I not on this platform yesterday letting you all know Admiral Frank Bradley would be the one thrown under the bus? I wasn't even all the way off the live yet, and they were already talking about, Admiral Bradley gave the orders. I was here. We talked about that. What we also have talked about for the last 9 or 10 months or so, 11, 12, about 11 months now, almost, I've been screaming that these people are going to go to war. However that's done, I've been screaming that these people are going to do everything in their power to go to war. You have a DefSec who gets off on acting like he's playing Battleship or something instead of dealing with actual real human lives. You have a DefSec that nuts in his clothes every day at the thought of being a wartime DefSec. You have a president who's a blathering imbecile and has no clue what's going on. And I told you all, and I've been screaming that these people are trying to go to war so that they can find a way for there not to be some type of election. I'm telling you what I know. I'm just telling you what I know. I've been screaming this for the last 10 months plus. These people will find a way to be at war and then look for congressional approval not to have certain things that typically go on, things like having elections. Now, the question is this. The question is, does Congress have the balls to do what they need to do and move this man out of power? Listen, you know what made me more upset than anything yesterday? See, this is why these people pissed me the fuck off. Yesterday, you had Hakeem Jeffries come right out and say, oh yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing it. I just don't see us impeaching Pete Hegseth. Full-throated. Full fucking throated. Now, why should I expect Hakeem Jeffries to want Pete Hegseth fucking removed? He is in total agreement with another war criminal in the form of Benjamin Netanyahu. Full support of Bibi Netanyahu and Israel and the war crimes they've been committing for 2+ years. So why should I believe that Hakeem Jeffries and the majority of Congress on both sides of the aisle would find any fault in the fuck shit and fuckery that's going on in the Department of Defense right now? This motherfucker came straight out before we could even ask. That bitch came straight out and said, oh yeah, we won't be looking to impeach Pete Hegseth. I should remind you, Pete Hegseth had bipartisan support when he was confirmed. Did y'all need me to let me look this up? Hold on. Let me remind you, because it was bipartisan support in his confirmation. This is why I told you these bitches ain't shit. I told you point blank that all of these hoes can be fucking fired. As far as I give a damn. And all of them. Now listen. I have no faith in these people. These people in Congress ain't shit. They'll try to have these hearings on Capitol Hill, to have this show, and for the lights and cameras and all of this shit. And when it's all said and done, not a fuck thing is gonna happen. That's why Pete Hegseth, when they had that cabinet meeting today, he said it with his full chest, said, yeah, we did it. Bitch, we'll do it again. You got a problem? Because I don't see no problem. I don't feel no way sad about it. Who mad? And we'll do it again. And then your president came right out and said, yeah, and we're getting ready to do some ground strikes. We ain't just doing it in the ocean. We're getting ready to do ground strikes. And Pete Hegseth said, yeah, we are. These people ain't shit. When they asked Pete Hegseth about these illegal orders, you know what that bitch said? He said, and I quote, we've only just begun striking narco folks and putting narco terrorists at the bottom of the ocean because they've been poisoning the American people. End of quote. Now, I thought he was going to break out in the song. We only just begun. The romance is not over. Come on, Glenn Jones. I thought he was going to break out into Glenn Jones. We only just begun. I'm just saying. Yep. He said when asked about it, and I quote, they've done the right things. We'll keep doing that. And we have their backs. End of quote. Now, I want to call to your attention that Pete Hegseth and Donald John are continuing to say they, not we, but they did this. And we have their backs. Because when the shit hits the fan, they're going to blame the admiral and everybody underneath him down the chain of command. I'm just saying. A mess. The whole thing is a damn mess. And people are getting all up in arms about it, but Congress ain't gonna do a fuck thing. They're gonna have all of these hearings and do all of this stuff for the cameras and to make it seem like they give a damn. And when it's all said and done, ain't a fuck thing gonna happen. There'll be no impeachments. There'll be no removal from office. There'll be none of that shit. These bitches ain't shit. Now you got Mike Johnson going all the way back to the Obama administration, calling out the fact that Obama had drone strikes that killed people as well. Let's be clear, Mike Johnson, we laid Obama's ass out back then too. Please don't think we just let Obama get away with those drone strikes. We vividly remember the drone strikes that Obama had. And we vividly remember calling those out as war crimes as well. We fully understand who we are here in this country, a country that is hypocritical when it comes to war. We live in a country that is filled with leaders that are war criminals, that give orders every single day that violate the Geneva Convention, that violate the international rules of engagement, that it violate our own United States laws and constitutional rules of engagement. We do that shit every fucking day. So we'll call it out for this president just like we'll call it out for when Obama did it. I'm just going to be honest with you. It don't matter who you are. I'm just saying. I don't give a shit who you are. Obama, you could be left, right, center, whatever. If you committed the crime, your ass needs to be brought up on charges. Here we are. Cymera said Obama and Bush needed to be tried for war crimes. I'm going to stand on that hill. That's what Cymera said. You know, Mike Johnson is the king of deflection. He's too busy worrying about what his son is watching on porn. You know, making sure him and his son exchange their porn habits. You know, they exchange their porn searches and stuff. We did a whole breakdown of that story when it happened about 2 years ago. That was before we broke that down before he even became the damn Speaker of the House. We broke that down. How he was so proud of the fact that him and his son exchange porn history. Like they go a whole fucking mess. A whole fucking mess. Let's move on. Hey Jason, what's good, bruh? Costco is now the largest corporation suing Donald John and his administration over the tariffs. Costco filed a recent lawsuit seeking a full refund if the Supreme Court strikes down the bulk of Trump's tariffs. The big box warehouse joins dozens of companies that have lined up for refunds in recent weeks as the High Court's decision looms. Like the others, Costco said it needed to file its own case because it is, quote, not guaranteed a refund for those unlawfully collected tariffs in the absence of their own judgment and judicial relief, end of quote. The company is represented by law firm Crowell and Mooring, which has brought roughly 50 near identical lawsuits on behalf of separate companies. The list of companies that have recently sued include players in the auto industry such as Kawasaki and several corporations part of the Toyota Group, food corporations and companies such as Bumblebee Foods and the cosmetics business Revlon. Even board game company Smirk and Dagger Games filed a lawsuit. Listen, Costco, we'll see how this goes. You know, the Supreme Court is on the docket of the Supreme Court, and we'll see what happens and how that goes. You know, we wish you well. We support you, Costco, being one of the major companies and corporations that said that you were not going to get rid of your DEI policies. So, in more sugar spiky news, well, then there's this. Federal authorities are preparing a targeted immigration enforcement operation in Minnesota that would primarily focus on Somali immigrants living unlawfully in the U.S., according to a person familiar with the planning. The move comes as President Donald John again today escalated rhetoric about Minnesota's sizable Somali community, saying he did not want immigrants from the East African country in the U.S. because, quote, they contribute nothing, end of quote. The enforcement operation could begin in the coming days and is expected to focus on the Minneapolis-St. Paul area and people with final orders of deportation, the person said. Teams of immigration agents would spread across the Twin Cities in what the person described as a directed high priority sweep that though the plans remain subject to change. The prospect of a crackdown is likely to deepen tensions in Minnesota, home to the nation's largest Somali community. They've been coming since the 1990s, fleeing their country's long civil war and drawn by Minnesota's generous social programs. An estimated 260,000 people of Somalian descent were living in the U.S. in 2024, according to the Census Bureau's annual American Community Survey. The largest population is in the Minneapolis area, home to about 84,000 residents, most of whom are American citizens. Ohio, Washington, and California also have significant populations. This is more of the same. And by me saying more of the same, I don't want to normalize what these people are saying and doing. I do not want to normalize what these people are saying and doing. Let's be clear. When you look at the statistics of immigrant groups and the percentage of them that become US citizens and go through the whole naturalization process, Somalians are right toward the top of that list. They have some of the highest percentages of immigrants that actually become US citizens. The fact that this man says that he doesn't want people coming to this country from Somalia because, quote, they contribute nothing, end of quote, is vile. It's xenophobic and it's vile. It's vile. It's vile. It's xenophobic and it's vile. I don't want to normalize what this man is doing. I don't want to make it seem like it's just another day. These people are vile. Let's be clear. The whole of the Trump clan, that whole lineage, I'm not going to say they don't contribute anything, but what I will say about the entirety of that bloodline, the things that they do contribute to this country are despotism, heresy, dereliction, all of the worst parts of what makes up this country is what that entire bloodline that your president comes out of has contributed to this country. These people are vile. Now, I should remind you, many Somalians are just as dark as I am and darker. I should let you know that by the Supreme Court allowing ICE and the DHS to racially profile people simply based on their skin color, what you did was you set it up so now black people are about to be swept up in this sweep up of Somalians. I'm just telling you how this is about to go. I'm just telling you how this is about to go. They're going to indiscriminately just start snatching people up that have darker skin in the greater Minneapolis, St. Paul area. Telling you how this is going to go. I'm praying for my bro Cam. Because Cam's is up there in Minnesota, in Minneapolis. Somalians add quite a bit to this country. I'm not going down this road with these people. I'm not going down this road with these people, but these people are vile. These people are vile. They're vile. Hey, Chef Don, coming up to us all the way from I have no words for these people. These people are not well in the head. In more sugar spiky news, because these people, the cruelty is the point. Let me read this to you. The woman who you see there, that would be Brooke Rollins, who's the secretary for the USDA, the United States Department of Agriculture. Let me read this to you. The Department of Agriculture plans sweeping changes to the country's SNAP, Supplementary Nutrition Assistance Program, and other USDA administered welfare programs with the aim of eliminating fraud and misuse. We've heard that before. Details about the plan aren't yet known, but policy analysts said changes from the One Big Beautiful Bill could either reduce or eliminate benefits for millions. USDA Secretary Brooke Rollins said changes were coming on Fox News nearly 2 weeks ago and hinted they could be major. She told the network that the 43-day government shutdown allowed her to see inadequacies with SNAP. She said, quote, but I think what was an unintended consequence of the Democrats shutting the government down for 43 days is it shined this very bright light on one of their pet programs, and now has given us a platform to completely deconstruct the program. End of quote. She wrote on X, formerly Twitter, yesterday that all USDA programs are under review to, quote, ensure only legal citizens are receiving benefits, end of quote. USDA handles a number of federal assistance programs, including SNAP, Women, Infants, and Children, known as WIC, the National School Lunch Program, and the others. Let me pause right there. I promise you, the National School Lunch Program, that's going to be one of the programs that you're going to see that's going to take a major hit and isn't going to get isn't going to get the press that SNAP benefits will get, because the National School Lunch Programs is how many school districts provide free lunch as well as free breakfast. And I'm telling you, what they're going to do is they're going to start to significantly cut and alter the funds that go to the National School Lunch Programs, because they're going to say, yeah, the statistics show there's a large immigrant population here, and we're not going to be funding programs through USDA that help to feed immigrants, because these people are vile. These people are subhuman people. These people, I see no humanity in those people over there in MAGA. I do not see any human. These are subhuman species, okay? These people are animals. There is no humanity in these people over there. I'm telling you, these people are vile. hmm Now, this article is focusing on SNAP. I'm telling you, SNAP is the one that's going to get the major headlines. But WIC is going to take a hit. National School Lunch Program is going to take a hit. Not Volvo popped out of the bushes to say cams don't look Somalian. They're not looking for a Somalian look. They're looking at your skin tone. They're looking at your skin complexion. That's all they need. That's all they need. And I know several Somalians that look like cams. Let me be quiet. Um, it is. Being in education as long as I've been in education, I'm telling you, that's a lot of times. Breakfast and lunch are the only meals at school, are the only meals some kids get. Hey, Catherine Powell. These people are not. I see no humanity in these people over there in the Trump administration. None at all. None at all. So, in our last sugar spiky story, now this is a story that we have been reporting on since it first happened. We reported on this story several years ago, and we've been giving you updates on this story. This is an update to the story over in Mississippi. If you all remember the story about the non-gender, the non-binary, I should say, student at University of Mississippi that was killed by the black boy that was into the church, and they couldn't find the guy's name was Jay, and they couldn't find him, and come to find out he was murdered, and the guy that he was messing around with ended up murdering him, and was scared that it was going to be found out by his church that he was messing with the boy, and he ended up killing. Remember all of that? We went through that whole story out in Mississippi. We did several updates to that story. That happened back in I believe 2022. Um Jay was missing and people couldn't find him, and the guy that he was messing around with, his name was Sheldon Harrington. He goes by Timothy, but and he was messing around with Jay, and when come to find out, um uh, uh um Jay ended up getting killed. He was a drag performer. He did drag as well. And ended up getting killed by the little dude he was messing around with. 20 years old at the time of his death, had already graduated college and was in his master's program. And remember, the guy who you see on the right, he was involved with the church, and he was scared that the church was gonna find out about him. His daddy was an assistant pastor and all of that. And he was scared that the church was gonna find out and all of that. And they was having issues. He went over there, and they, remember he had put them in the trash bag, and the people saw him bringing the trash bags outside. It was a whole body, a whole body in trash bag and everything. He put threw the bag on the truck and was trying to go bury the body. Remember, we went through this whole case. Well, there's an update. Anybody was here when we was covering this case? I know some of y'all was here because we've been covering this since 2022 when it first went down. So he's been in jail for some time, for a few years now, and the trial was pending. He is now Mr. Harrington, who you see on the right. He has now pleaded guilty to the murder of Jimmy J. Lee. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder yesterday. He's set to be sentenced today, but he finally pleaded guilty. Yep. I hope they just lock his ass up. Just lock him up. Just go ahead and lock his ass up. We don't need to see him no more. Now, this provides no solace to the family, friends, and loved ones of Jay, but at least we're going to get some justice here. Hey, Harold! Hey, Harold! So I wanted to provide that update because I know this is a story that we have been covering several times, and I have been providing updates on this story. If I do get an update on the plea deal, I'll bring that to you. I mean, on the sentence that he receives, I'll bring that to you. It's time for our video breakdowns before we go into deeper parts of the dossier. Here's our first video.
Daddy's got a buddy that comes when mom's away. He sneaks in through the backyard like they're playing some fun game. They laugh real loud together and they run into his room. I hear him wrestling, jumping round, sounding like a boom, boom, boom. Daddy says, shh, don't tell mom, it's just our little surprise. Then he sneaks his buddy out the back before she even arrives. I don't know what they're playing, but I guess it never ends. It's just Daddy and his secret super wrestling friend.
Come on, wrestling. Hey, Complex 613. Daddy in there wrestling is. You know, we love the wrestling around here. Daddy is in there wrestling. Don't look at me. I ain't got shit to do with it. Daddy say he got to get his. Don't be looking mad at him. Daddy say he need that. Hey, butterfly. Daddy say he need that. That's what Daddy said. He say he need that. They in there wrestling. They in there wrestling. How many of us gonna be wrestling later tonight? Shout out to everybody that's gonna be wrestling. I'm just saying. Shout out to everybody that's gonna be wrestling. I mean, Daddy say he need that. Daddy said, shh, don't tell mommy. This is just our little thing. Baby, look, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Daddy say he need that. I don't know what y'all looking at me for. Here's our next video breakdown.
All those people. And then there's just this motherfucker.
Yo, tell me why my neighbor is over there at the car accident scene like this is his car.
He is literally so nosy.
You stupid bitch, huh? Now you fucking laughing, you stupid bitch. Keep fucking playing with me. I'm not playing with you. I will fuck you up. I know how to fuck you live.
Now, I know half of y'all in this chat be just like that. Y'all are the nosy neighbors that want to know everything going on. Just admit it. Don't deny it. Don't be like, just come out, live in your truth. You are the nosy neighbor that want to know everything that's going on. Now, y'all notice the trend here? Men are more nosy than the women. I'm telling y'all right now. It be the men that be more nosy about what's going on than the women. I'm telling you what I know. You know, we all had that grandma or that aunt that would sit on the porch and know everything going on the whole block. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Did. I'm just saying. Look, thank you, friend, for living in your truth. Baby, he was over there in that kayak. Baby, old boy had the vacuum cleaner vacuuming the grass. No, the man who had the little scissors trying to cut the. Wait, we gotta watch that again. Cause you see something every time you watch it again. You see something new you ain't see the first time. The man over there cutting with some scissors on the damn on the damn grass is out of control.
All those people. And then there's just this motherfucker.
Yo, tell me why my neighbor is over there at the car accident scene like this is his car.
He is literally so nosy.
You stupid bitch, huh? Now you fucking laughing, you stupid bitch. Keep fucking playing with me. I'm not playing with you. I will fuck you up. I know how to fuck you live.
Y'all know, just live in your truth. If you are that neighbor, go ahead and admit it. Live in your truth. You ain't got to lie to us. Just be who you are. I'm just saying. Be who you are. Here's our next video breakdown.
I don't know about that. Wait. After. Папочку. رفته تو قلوت بنده خدایی. دستش کردی یا نکردی؟
I'm trying to figure out what in the Deshaun Watson is going on here. Like, is he a personal massage therapist for Deshaun Watson or something? Because we know this got Deshaun Watson written all over it. I'm just saying. Written all over it. It's written all over your butt. Ow, ow. You don't have to say a word. It's written all over your butt. Ow. You don't have to say a word. I'm just saying. Listen. That's some Deshaun Watson type action. I needed y'all to help me figure out what was happening. I didn't know what was going on. Is this what y'all they do down to the chiropractor? I'm just trying to figure out, y'all. I don't know. I'm just here. I just do a show and I get my black ass off. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't do none of this shit, okay? Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. Here's the next video.
Yo, this motherfucker definitely ate paint chips as a kid. Watch this.
Guess the chicken for $100.
Ooh, hold on. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Let's see. That's KFC. 100% KFC, gotta be.
How do you know?
The taste is unique. Very unique. That's Publix chicken. Nope.
From the smell?
That's Publix, yes. That's Publix, 100%. Popeyes. This Popeyes right here, this is my favorite. Yes. 100% Popeyes.
You just touched it.
You can tell the way Popeyes make their chicken is different than any of these. I don't know what else you got, but this one is for sure Popeyes.
Okay.
That's Church's. That's Church's. Look. Yeah, that's Church's right there. Look at this. You see the cracks in between the chicken? I can feel it. They have a bigger crack in it than any of the rest of them. You can tell that this is Church's right here.
Man, what's wrong with you, man?
Why was he so mad that the boy knew that? I wasn't even upset at the boy. I'm upset at the man with the glasses who mad that the boy knew that. I probably could tell you the different chickens too. Because if you had me blindfolded, I could immediately identify KFC because KFC have that soft skin. The skin on KFC chicken is soft. I could identify Publix, maybe not by the smell, but as soon as I took a bite of Publix, I'll be like, oh, that's Publix. I know Publix chicken. You can't fool me with the Publix chicken. I agree with him. Popeye's chicken do feel different because it's much crunchier. Popeye's chicken have a different texture and feel to it when you put it in your hand. So I could identify the Popeyes. I don't know if I would get the Church's right off, but I agree with him. Church's wing do have that little hard ridge on the Church's drumstick. It do have that hard little ridge on it. I know that. So it wasn't that hard to figure. It wouldn't be that hard to figure out. I'm with the boy who was tasting the chicken. I probably could figure it out too. Maybe not that fast, but I would figure it out. But I was more upset at the man who was bad with the boy because he knew what the chickens was. Maybe your broke ass never had different types of chicken. Broke bitch. I'm just saying. No, Churches is greasy. Churches is more greasy than Popeye. I'm just saying. And here's our last video breakdown of the day.
We all need to go to church. You don't have to go to mine, but you gotta go to one. You thought it, I thought it. Also, it looks like the surroundings are so confusing, and it looks, when he's cleaning it, it looks like there's like wipes nearby. Come on, you all thought the same thing I did. Go back and look. It looks like a giant pack of wipes. Somebody that's using that kind of hardware would that size of industrial size of wipes.
We need to watch this one more time.
Giant wipes. We all need to go to church. You don't have to go to mine, but you gotta go to one. You thought it, I thought it. Also, it looks like the surroundings are so confusing, and it looks, when he's cleaning it, it looks like there's like wipes nearby. Come on, you all thought the same thing I did. Go back and look. It looks like a giant pack of wipes. Somebody that's using that kind of hardware would need that size of industrial size of wipes. Giant wipes.
Jason, now Publix makes some good ass chicken. I ain't gonna even hold you. You get some wings from Publix, they gonna slap. I ain't gonna even hold you. Them Publix wings slap. Okay. The Publix wings slap. I'm just now. Whether you get the regular or spicy, you can get the spicy, or you can get the regular Publix wings. I ain't gonna even hold you. Them motherfuckers slap. I ain't gonna hold you. Fuck around and get some. Go to a party and let them. And Publix wings even good once they're not hot no more. Like they could be like warm and no longer hot. Still slap. Still slap. And they ain't even got to be fresh out the grease. I ain't gonna even hold you. Now, Publix, yeah, them wings gonna slap. I ain't gonna. I'm just saying. Anyway, those were our video breakdowns of the day. Let's see what else the dossier has for us. Y'all know this woman gets on my damn nerves. This woman gets on my fucking nerves. Oh, dear God. God be with us. God be with us. So, Jada Pinkett Smith is now facing a $3 million lawsuit from a former friend and assistant of her husband, Will Smith. Bilal Salam, or Brother Bilal, as he's called, has participated in a public back and forth with the Smiths for years. Now he is saying in a filing obtained by People magazine that Jada Pinkett Smith tried to, quote, bribe, intimidate, and suppress him, end of quote. He is suing for damages, including financial loss, reputational harm, emotional dramas, physical health issues, and, quote, the complete derailment of his personal life and career, end of quote. According to the claim, on September 5th, 2021, he was attending a birthday party for Smith at the Regency Calabasas Commons when Jada Pinkett Smith confronted him in the hotel lobby. He alleges that Jada Pinkett Smith was accompanied by a crew of 7 people and, quote, became verbally aggressive and threatened the plaintiff by stating that if he continued telling her personal business, he would end up missing or catch a bullet, end of quote. Mr. Salam also said in the filing that Jada demanded that he sign a non-disclosure agreement or else, and afterward followed him to the car, continuing to issue verbal threats. The claims in Mr. Salam's lawsuit include significant cultural moments, including the Smiths. I'm sorry, involving the Smiths. He names the infamous slap at the 2022 Oscars, where Smith walked on stage and smacked Chris Rock for making a joke about Jada Pinkett's shaved head. He said that he refused to help with, quote, crisis management, end of quote, after the award show because he believed the task being asked of him were, quote, illegal, unethical, or morally compromising, end of quote. After deciding not to provide the crisis management services, he said he was threatened by Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's circle, which launched a, quote, retaliatory campaign against him, end of quote. The lawsuit also relates to the viral and still memed "We Suing" video from 2023, which came from Mr. Salam, which came after Mr. Salam said in an interview with Tasha K that he walked in on a moment where Mr. Smith, that being Will, was having sex with a fellow actor, Dwayne Martin, prompting swift backlash from the Swift family. He is claiming that the lawsuit that Jada Pinkett Smith, quote, intentionally and maliciously engaged in a smear campaign through nationally broadcast interviews, end of quote. Afterward, including when Jada called Mr. Salam a, quote, person that tried a shakedown, a money shakedown that didn't work, end of quote. The man said he walked in on Will Smith and Dwayne Martin wrestling. As far as I'm concerned, the video was made for Will and Dwayne.
Daddy's got a buddy that comes when mom's away. He sneaks in through the backyard like they're playing some fun game. They laugh real loud together and they run into his room. I hear him wrestling, jumping round, sounding like a boom, boom, boom. Daddy says, shh, don't tell mom, it's just our little surprise. Then he sneaks his buddy out the back before she even arrives. I don't know what they're playing, but I guess it never ends. It's just Daddy and his secret super wrestling friend.
That sounds like it's for Will and Dwayne. I'm just saying. They in there wrestling. He has been maliciously maligned. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't have nothing to do with it. Oh, God. I ain't got nothing to do with it. 6 Degrees of Separation was a very good movie, too. I'm just saying. Moving on. That is rapper, multi-platinum rapper, Tootsie. He's multi-platinum. I ain't never heard of the man in my life. I can't name you not one song. I ain't never heard of him in my life. Anyway, he is taking time off from his multi-platinum music career and going forward with his dream to pursue football after saying he is committed to Syracuse University. He made the announcement in a message posted yesterday on social media, and a person with knowledge of the decision confirmed that Tootsie's commitment to the University of Syracuse is real. Now, the person did speak, as they said, under the condition of anonymity, because Syracuse has not officially released the information yet, but they said this is absolutely real. I mean, shout out to him. What position he play? Let me see. Do it say what position he played? Oh, he played receiver in high school. Oh, okay. Okay, well, go ahead, get it. Go ahead. I ain't mad about it. You know, you got 2 careers. You got you a multi-platinum rap career and perhaps, a budding career in football. I ain't mad about it. Go ahead and do your thug thizzle. Uh-huh. I'm here for it. I wish you well, sir. I wish you well. I mean, I wish you would have went to a better team because Syracuse ain't all that good. But I mean, I guess, you know, I mean, you could always go into the transfer portal and get on a better team or something. I'm just saying. This is cereal. Cereal. What? Is it Tussie? 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 Is it like the deodorant? It's not spelled like the deodorant. It's spelled Toosii. Now, I don't know if that's like that nasty ass deodorant Tussie. I think it's Tussie. And the deodorant was Tussie. That deodorant just was like, I hated that deodorant. Grandma's always kept a little bottle of that little roll-on deodorant in a purse. Every grandma I know in the South, well, not in the South, but in Miami, had a little bottle back in the 80s of the little Tussie roll on. And it always felt like slime rolling on you. The shit just felt nasty. I didn't like that little Tussie deodorant. Yeah, Master P played basketball. Sure did. And one of the little, was it a ABA teams or something like that? He did. You know, that Tussie just didn't feel good. I think it's too baby, I don't know. You know, the little roll on, it just felt just so nasty when you rolled it underneath your arms. I hated it. It was so awful. We wish you well, Tussie, Toosie, Boosie, Bussy. Oh God. Why are you here, sir? Why are you here? Bow Wow wants y'all to know he's having trouble dating women. I think, sir, it may have a little something to do with you liking to get your buginas, beat in. The fact that you like to get your back cracked and your womb plunged. But that's apparently that's not the story. He said that his problem is too many of y'all women be chasing after him, and he can't keep a girl because wherever he go, all over the globe, it's always dozens and dozens and dozens of y'all women chasing after him, trying to get with him, and he be trying to be serious with his girl at the time, and he can't do that because all y'all be chasing after him. I know. Listen. He says it's the women's women. I'm just saying. Janae, he said y'all be chasing after him. Listen, I know y'all be out there chasing after. Go ahead and put a 27 in the chat and just let us know y'all be chasing after him. Lee, you be chasing after Tracy. Don't act like you'll be chasing after him. He said y'all be flocking to him. He can't go nowhere. He can't keep a woman because y'all always chasing after him. I mean, he ain't got nothing to do with the fact that Omarion had squatters' rights in his asshole. I mean, nothing to do with the fact that Omarion's maker stick, Omarion's flesh pole had squatters' rights in your asshole, right? Nothing to do with that, right? That ain't why you can't keep a woman. It's the fact that all of these other heterosexual women are around here chasing after him, and he can't go nowhere. He can't even go outside. He can't even go outside. Crazy homebody girl, don't look at me. He said y'all chasing after him. Don't do that, Janae. Y'all is chasing after him. Tracy, don't be like that. Lady D, I know you be around there. Anytime you find out he's in the Tri-County area, the Tri-State area, y'all be around there chasing after him. I'm just saying. I mean, the fact that you're constantly, at one point, you were constantly smoking on Omarion's skin cigar, that ain't have nothing to do with it, right? The puffs that you do on Omarion's skin cigar, that ain't have nothing to do with it, sir. Let me move on. I cannot. I'm not doing this with you, Bow Wow. I'm not doing this with you, sir. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. Sir, go with God. Oh, Jesus God. Jesus. Y'all know what? Y'all, can I just be honest? This story about Funky and Tamar and Mandices got y'all in a chokehold. The people are up in arms about it. They've been talking about it for the last 24 hours. I honestly think these are two vile people. I think Tamar is one of the worst people on earth. Equally, I think Funky is one of the worst people on earth. They were that close for a reason. They were great friends all this time for a reason because they're both vile. And again, as horrible as Funky is trying to make Tamar out to be now that they're not friends, it tells me all I need to know. Well, I already knew who you was going back to Florida State. Hell, going back to Miami, but that's a whole different story. That's a members only live. We'll tell those stories in the members only live. Remind me of the next members only live. But the more you talk about how vile and decrepit of a person she is, it only tells us more about you, sir. Because this was your good Judy. Y'all were great friends, and you were there with her through all of her vileness because you're vile. I don't listen, Harold. The segment is almost over. That's about it. That's all I got. I don't give a shit about him deciding that because let's be clear. When I've broken up with my friends and we're not friends anymore, I'm not one of those people that's gonna go out and lay all that person's information out. I move on with life. I ain't got nothing to do with it. They could go talk about me all they want. I don't give a shit because I'm not paying you no mind. Okay, that's just not how I roll. I don't went on with life, but clearly you over there paying attention still to what she got going on. To even though she said, "Baby, both of these people are the worst of us." I'm going on because I just generally don't care about these two people. They deserve each other. We deserve each other, me and Bach. Listen, the way Nessero says Bach, we deserve each other, me and Bach. Cheryl, you say D.O. Whisperer said the Vince was I hope not. No, we don't want him in the Rainbow Coalition compound. We do not. We here. Okay, I'm about to I got one more story anyway. We'll be out of here. Listen. We here down to the Rainbow Coalition compound. We don't want no parts of Vince. Y'all can keep him in the heteros. Y'all got him. Go with God. In our last story of the day, and this will be real quick too. We're not surprised by anything coming out in this alleged Netflix documentary. But the little dark-skinned man who says that he was the main sex escort, the main escort. You know that same guy who we seen all over the place. Sir, we done seen a whole lot of you, and you ain't that easy on the eyes either. And you ain't even showed us what we want to see. All this we see you on screen, we ain't seen that meat yet. And we know you got to have hella dick if they kept calling you back. Stop showing us your face. Just show us your meat and just leave us alone, okay? Anyway, so the dude said that Diddy would have a big Diddy party every March 9th to commemorate Biggie's death. Is it horrible? Sure. Are we surprised? Nope. Do we give a damn at this point? Not at all. Don't. No. He's y'all. He belongs to y'all. Listen, to each his own, Kim Andrews. Some people like Funky, some people don't. To each his. Listen, I purposely don't even talk about Funky because I got too much information. So I purposely don't. No, the little dark skin one. That said that Cassie fell in love with his meat. The little dark skin one. That said he don't do porn no more. He in the church now. He been all over the place. I'm just saying. The DL whisper ain't shit. The bitch lies on the regular. Like no, the fact that Tasha K actually interviewed him shows you that she's not a credible person. The man is the least of us. Okay, we don't want to claim the DL whisperer down to the Rainbow Coalition compound either. Anyway, that was the dossier for today, y'all. That was the dossier for today. Did you enjoy yourselves today? I enjoyed you. Did you enjoy yourself? Because I enjoyed you. I did. Put a Shondo in the chat if you enjoyed yourself today. We about to get over to Really B because she's interviewing Scotty, and we want to watch her interview Scotty. Scotty say he telling it all. He say, baby, he is telling it all. That's what Scotty said. Okay. Scotty say he is telling it all. All questions will be answered. That's what he said. That's what he said. Anyway, make sure y'all like the video and all of that stuff. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I know I'm going to go live. I know I'm not going to be live tomorrow, I should say. Thursday is in the air. Thursday is in the air, iffy. I'm going to try to go live Friday in the afternoon, even if it's just for like 30 minutes or so. But try to go live on Friday. But I know tomorrow I'm not going to be live. Thursday is iffy because I got to travel tomorrow. But I'll be back. Don't worry. I'm coming back. And so I'm gonna get out of here. I love y'all. Y'all know I'll be in the members only chat and all of that good stuff. So don't worry about that. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I will see y'all.